So that's called sensory seeking. Okay, I'm going to explain sensory seeking briefly so that families can see where their children are at. Most children on the spectrum are in some cases sensory seeking, in some cases sensory avoiding. Touching food, a lot of them avoid it. Some of them are right in it. But when it comes to sensory seeking, we call this like the different learner types, but most kids on the spectrum, for the most part, especially the children, and my son as well, especially children who are more within their own world and unable to communicate, they actually are not experiencing the world well because their receptor sites, the part that gets the messaging from the world, okay, I just drew this picture I feel yesterday. So the world gives you information, all right? Now, if you have toxins, that blocks some of it. Maybe some of it is going to get through. We'll just say that. Now, if let's just say this guy is not done, this guy is not created because there's not enough omega-3, folate, zinc, B12, potassium, calcium, and like all the things that build out the receptor site. Literally, like it's the food you eat. So when this has not received what it needs, that means this neuron, let's just say that's the tail of the neuron. I know it's horrible. This is an axon. It has 3 ways that messaging goes across. But what ends up happening is that this is blocking the messaging. And then when we don't have the nutrients we need to build the receptor site, let's just say this guy came through, but then this isn't created, we're missing the messaging. Now, what happens in this moment? Well, our children are actually not experiencing the effects of the world. The world is closed off to them. And so they look for experiences to increase input, jumping off couches, hanging upside down, spinning around and around and around. Now, now there is another side to this, is that when you do start to increase the specific nutrients that are helpful, and when you do start to remove toxicity, and all of a sudden some of these don't all fix themselves at the same time. I will offer this. We want that. It would be amazing if they all did. But when we see that these are not fixing them, they're all going to be at different levels. So our neurons, some of them are almost built out for our children. And some of these are linked to ocular, which is like looking at the stimming, right? Ocular sight. Our neurons are linked to different sensory processes. Some of them are hearing. We have people in the program blocking their ears all of a sudden. It's not because you've done anything wrong. It's just because you're at a state where this neuron fixed itself faster than another neuron. Kind of make sense? So now you have, as our neurons are correcting, you have more experiences. The children are able to learn and get more awareness. As awareness grows, sensory seeking diminishes, just so you know. That's normal. And it's just, again, a very scientific biomedical thing that happens.